Yes, this is my book. This is the book that we've been talking about forever. I don't have a website for it yet. Working on that right now, and then it's going to go for sale to everybody. Right now, it's just word of mouth, and I'll tell you something, it's selling like crazy. That's the back of the book. And if you live around Miami Beach, you'll see me driving that white Porsche all the time, along with my white Harley. People have been begging me to tell more stories. And I'm having my coffee, and I'm having Danish, and I'm having blueberries. So, you know what? While I'm doing this morning in a gorgeous, gorgeous day in Miami Beach, I'm going to tell you a story. And this story is hysterical. It's true, 100% true. There's people who saw it, and the marina saw it. And this is a boat story, but wait until you hear this. So here's the deal. After I dated a girl named Rebecca, and she was a doll, and she lived here with me. Well, after she left and she went back to wherever she's from, and she was here for about a year, the next thing you know is I started playing around again and partying and having a grand time like I'm doing now. And what it was is this, very simple. I'd have people come over to the boat, and we'd stay in the boat for a couple of days and just have a lot of fun. And that's all it was. Well, the next thing you know is here we are, having people at the boat and parties, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And finally, one day, I said, you know what? I had enough. And when I say I had enough, that just means, okay, everybody has to vacate the premises so I could clean up and get things back to semi-normal, and then have more people come over again. So I did that. So I told all the people that were on the boat, there was, I think, at the time, 3 or 4 people on the boat. I said, okay, everybody has to leave. And they did. And I feverishly cleaned up the inside of the boat because it was a mess. I mean, there's stuff all over the place. When you have a bunch of people staying there and just partying, having fun, and, there's just stuff all over the boat. So the next thing you know is I cleaned till about 1 o'clock in the morning. And at 1 o'clock in the morning, I was exhausted, So I said, okay, it's time to go to bed. So I go to sleep, and I'm downstairs in my bedroom. And my bedroom downstairs, remember, there's 3 floors to this boat. So I'm on the bottom, which is where my bedroom is, and it's a rather large bedroom. I have a California king-size bedroom in there. So the next thing you know is I'm going to sleep, and I go sound asleep, and I'm exhausted. Well, about 3 o'clock in the morning, I think it was maybe about 3:30, all of a sudden, a light goes on in the hallway of right overlooking my room. And I'm like, oh, that was weird. And I open one eye. Remember, I'm sound asleep. I open one eye, and there's this big, burly looking guy in the doorway of my bedroom. Now remember, there's not supposed to be anybody on the boat. And do I lock the boat? No, I do now, but no, I didn't lock the boat. I haven't never locked the boat in my life, and there's no reason to. It's gated. It's a gated community. So the next thing you know is I open one eye, I see this guy, and I looked, and I really thought I was dreaming, of course. And you would too. Well, the next thing you know is all of a sudden I said, who the hell are you? And the guy's in his underwear. Big, burly guy in his underwear. And he looks at me with his rough, tough voice and says, I own the boat. Now remember something. You gotta understand. I'm sound asleep. I own the boat. I looked and said, I take the covers off me, and I get up. I said, get the F out of the boat, you mother effing, and I'm swearing. And I get up and I start chasing him. Well, as I chase him down the hallway, the guy runs down the hallway, runs up the stairs on the 2nd floor, goes out the boat. Now, as he's going out the boat, it's just starting to get daybreak now, I think. Just starting to get light out, just a little bit. Well, he's running down the dock in his underwear. And yes, folks, I sleep naked. So I'm chasing this guy in his underwear, and I'm naked. down my dock. I mean, could you get any crazier than this? And I'm yelling, get the F out of here, and screaming and yelling and howling. Again, naked. And then I stopped about halfway down the dock and I said to myself, whoa. I said, man, what are people going to say if they see this? I'm chasing a guy, I'm naked chasing a guy in his underwear. Do you follow? Do you understand what's going on here? Wait, I need a little coffee right now. Hold on. So now I'm like, oh God, I said, I didn't know what to do. I went back to the boat and jumped into bed, but I locked the doors. All right, so the doors are locked. And I'm in bed now. Now it's probably about 5 o'clock in the morning, something like that. In that area, it's light out, maybe 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm sound asleep for a couple hours, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I hear this bang, boom, smash, boom, bang. I go, what the hell is it now? I said, oh my God. I said, now what? I take the covers off me again, go upstairs. As I go upstairs, I have a spiral staircase going from the 3rd floor to the 2nd floor on this boat. And this guy is coming down the spiral staircase. What he did is he jumped on the boat, climbed up to the 3rd story of the boat, opened up the hatchway right by the bar, and proceeded to come down the stairs, which is down the spiral staircase. I caught him as he was in the last step of the staircase coming into the pilot house, which is where you steer the boat up from the inside. I'm like, oh no, and I scream. The guy looks at me, he shudders, he goes, oh, and I said, get the, and with that he starts running up the spiral staircase, runs up the spiral staircase, gets to the top of the staircase. The next thing you know is jumps from the staircase down to the bow of the boat, which is a good 15 foot or maybe 10 foot drop, maybe 12 foot drop. Yeah, at least 12 feet. And by this time, now I get on the phone and I call the marina. And I say, hey, listen, I got some nut who I have no idea who he is, running around in his underwear, trying to get on my boat. And the marina says, we'll get right over there. And yeah, they did. They brought 2 people over. As they did that, they must have called the cops. Because this guy was standing outside my boat, and then when he saw the people from the marina come, he ran to 2 boats down from me. So, of course, I'm watching the whole thing. And remember, I'm naked. But I'm hiding behind the door on the boat. So nobody sees me naked, but they see my head popping out the door. And I'm watching the whole thing. Well, what happened is this guy jumps on another boat. And as he jumps on the boat, the police are there trying to coax him out of the boat. He doesn't come out of the boat. And they don't know what to do. They keep telling him, well, the guy starts peeing all over the inside of the boat. Yes, folks. Yes, peeing all over the inside of this boat that they're trying to coax him out of. And I guess after he finished peeing, the police put on their rubber gloves, got him off the boat, handcuffed him, and I never knew what happened after that. True story. Will it make the book? That will be book 3, which I'm working on book 2 right now. But that will be book 3, and it's a true story, and that's one of the stories that's clean. I'm not, not everything's dirty in my book. So now, let me get back to my pastries, my blueberries, my coffee, and everybody have a fantastic weekend. We have Art Basel coming up, and in case you have no idea what that's all about, this is one of the funnest times in Miami. And I am showing my book signing. I will be having a book signing on December 2nd at the National Hotel. And it's a sold-out event. And if you're going to be around there, come on by and say hello, but I don't know if you can get in. And then on December 4th, is a show that I am on. It's going to be a series, and it's called Loyalty, and I star in that show. I can't wait for that. That's going to be exciting. So that's the premiere of that, which will be at the James L. Knight Center on the 4th of December at 7 o'clock. It's going to be red carpet and tuxedos, the whole 9 yards, and oh, am I excited about that. So looking forward to see all of you, and enjoy yourselves and have a great Art Basel. All right, take care, guys. Ciao, bye.